Okay, it says moderation. Choose who can participate. What? How to put people in. We're live? Hey, question for you. Do you or someone you know tend to enter into the space and pour out all of your feelings, all of what happened to you, and you seem like you've just tossed all your burdens on someone? Or do you know someone where when they come around, it just seems like the atmosphere has changed and not in a good way? Or you feel so drained after you had a conversation with them? I'm Doree Henderson, and I'm here to ignite your joy with intentional living. I have my book here, Living in the Spirit of Joy, and I wanted to share something with you. Now, this book is all about me sharing my experiences on how God equipped me to live in the spirit of joy. Now, I have 11 ways. And one of the ways that stood out today was protect your peace. Now, look, it is so many people unknowingly out here, they're taking your peace. They're peace thieves. And I truly believe one time I was one. See, when you're so focused on yourself or so intrigued with someone else as they're walking in joy, they seem to always be happy when you come around. Nothing tends to bother them. It runs off of their back. What's that saying? Runs off the water, rolls off the water like a duck's back. And it just seems like you're going through so much every time you turn around. This is going on, that's going on. You're getting attacked by something. Your kids aren't acting right. The job is a mess. And that person you dating, oh, I can go on and on how, not knowingly, when we're having a conversation with someone, that we can just throw all of these burdens on them. And then when it's time for them to speak or encourage you or say anything, you're like, oh, you felt better, and you just, oh, you know what? It's time for me to go. Thanks for talking. And they're like, I didn't get to say anything. But look, in 2021, God showed me that there are peace thieves. And I said, peace thieves? Yes. People that come and steal your peace knowingly, unknowingly, but it happens. And a lot of times I'm going to say unknowingly because you just feel that this is someone that you can talk to, relate to, that's here every time. They're available to just take your burdens, listen to all your woes and your trouble. You unload on them, you feel better, and then the person you have unloaded on, now they have all of your woes, all of your burdens, all of your sorrows. So, like I said, one of the ways, peace thieves. So you need to protect your peace. God told me to watch out for peace thieves. These are people, like I said, who knowingly or unknowingly drain you physically and mentally with their issues that they don't or can't let go. Now, this is the difference from someone that's going through an issue and they need help and they're asking for help. This is a little different because peace thieves, they have been counseled. Someone has poured into them, empowered them, encouraged them, given them steps on how to get out of a situation. But for whatever reason, they hold on to it. And because it's such a burden on them, or they feel like they can't get out the situation, in some cases it may be difficult. In some cases, it's simply block, the person. But what happens is they're so burdened and attached to this person as or thing that is taking over their life. So now they want to deposit it into someone else. They can't or they won't let go. And then they constantly want to come to you and inhabit your peaceful atmosphere. What do you do when it's someone you truly care about? You don't just want to toss them to the side. You don't want to make it seem like your life is all that and theirs is like, you better get and help yourself. No, you don't want to do that. But you also want to protect your peaceful atmosphere. And how do we do that? Now, look, it would be okay if they brought some peace back to you. Then, it's like, wait a minute. So you're not taking it all, you're bringing some back. But what happens is they're constantly bringing their problems, issues, stress, and then they just leave. Have you had a conversation like that? Well, is that even a conversation? Because it takes two. Well, the only thing you were able to say was, hey, how's it going? And, oh, okay, bye. I'll talk to you later. Those were the only words you were able to say. Look, Romans 12:18 says, if possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. So I'm going to give you a tip on how you can protect yourself from peace thieves. First and foremost, you want to stand your ground. You want to let the people know where you are in your life. Basically, if they're coming to you with issues, problems that at this point in time you cannot deal with, say it. Hey, in the nicest way. In love. Have empathy, but be strong to protect your peace. Hey, I know it must be difficult about, this situation must be difficult. But right now, I'm working on myself, and it's just some conversations I can't have. Or, you know what? That issue, I really don't know much about. You may want to go talk to someone else. Hey, have you ever thought about talking to a counselor? It's easy ways or nicer ways to let people know that you're not interested in that conversation, or that you do not have time for that conversation, or simply you're not a counselor. Now, this can be difficult when it's someone you love, someone you've always had conversations with, you built a relationship with, right? But in that case, you still with love have to let them know, I'm here for you in this area. I'm here for you to go shopping, or, talk about the kids, or, we go get our nails done. I'm your girl, or, your guy. Hey, we can go work out, we can go, eat some wings, however it is, right? I'm your person for that. But when it comes to you pouring out or your burdens, let's be honest. Let's be honest, and let's let people know, if this has been going on for some length of time, let them know, hey, this has been an issue that you've been going through for some length of time, and it seems like the advice I give you, you're not taking. So maybe you want to go address this issue with someone else. I want you to try this, because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but we also want to protect ourselves. And that is one of the 11 ways that God showed me how to live in joy in every situation. And I want to help you live in joy in every situation, every circumstance. It's going to happen. Things are going to happen. You are not going to have the best days of your life every day, but every day of your life is the best day. It's all in perspective. It's all how you see it. It's all how you attack your day, protect your peace. It's all what you say and what you make of it. You control everything that goes on in your life. You may say, no, 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 you don't. Wait a minute, because the government controls this, they have that. But when it comes to you directly and how you're able to see things in perspective, you control that. So look, I would love for you to join me for my Living in the Spirit of Joy workshop, so we can discuss these steps, principles, and so much more. Check the comment section for more information. Until then, remember, when you find out what your uniqueness is that God has given you and embrace it, it will transform your life. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I'll talk to you once I know how to turn off this live, y'all.